Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to if you are brand new. Sorry, I'm trying to get into the garden right now. Well, I'm in the garden, but trying to figure out a good place to go. But yeah, today I'm going to be propagating tomato suckers, and I figured that'd be a good topic for you guys, because I've had a few of my tomato plants aren't doing well. Not tomato plants. I started a bunch of seeds, and the seeds aren't... I feel like I've started these seeds so many times and watched them all come up after I do this. In that case, I'll just sell the suckers with the varieties that they're on. But I'm going to go ahead and just propagate, so then if these seeds don't come back, I'm not just going to spend time trying to get more and more and more. I'm just going to plant these guys. And next year we'll try a different path, and that's okay. Not the way I thought it would go, but again, you can't really account for these things. So I'm going to show you guys how to take tomato suckers. If you want to know how I prune, it was in a previous video, but I will go ahead and show you guys what I do to take tomato suckers, to root them, and then bring them back out to the garden. I am really toying with the idea of keeping them outside so I don't have to reacclimate them to this space, but I'm not going to need to put them back in this space just after they have roots. I'm going to put them into a small solo cup with drainage holes. I'm going to get them to grow roots in that, and then I'm going to transfer them out to the garden. So it is going to be a lengthy process. It is going to be probably significantly hotter out, but that is okay. I'm not too worried about it. I just would like to have more plants. And if the seeds come up, great, the seeds come up. But I'm not going to fully rely on that. I need more tomato plant. I don't need more. I want more tomato plants, so I'm going to go ahead and do these. And some of these are like tried and true varieties for me. The Too Tasty variety, one of my absolute favorites, and I'm saying I need to actually go over there and prune some more of that. But let's go ahead and take some suckers from this Sun Gold tomato. That's another cup over there that I had propagating. But let's first identify a tomato sucker. I'm trying to find a good... Okay, I'm not going to be able to. But, so right here is the main stem. Yeah, the main stem. Growing up. And then off to this side, which I already cut off, is would be a leaf shoot. The leaf would look just like this, but of course it'd be a little bit bigger, and it would be right here. And then growing right in between those are suckers. Now, as you can notice, the hairs are on, well, if I could show you guys, the hairs are on the stem and on the sucker. Now, there's not a lot of hairs on the leaves because the hairs on the leaves cannot turn into roots. It will not grow a plant. But a sucker can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of the suckers, because I hard prune my tomatoes anyways, and in doing so I am going to place these in water. I'm going to cut probably right here. I'm going to place them in water, and in a week to 10 days I should have roots. Then I will transfer them over to a pot to get them acclimated to that. And during this entire process they will be outside, because I do not want them to have to get used to outside temperatures again. I want to just be able to move them straight over. So yeah, but I prune off my leaves, which you would see in a video, the previous video on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and cut off these. I'm going to try to keep them all about the same size. Now with the case of this is a bigger sucker. Can we focus? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here at the base, and I'm probably going to cut it again here to keep it the same size as this other one. Now, this is not an exact science. There's no proven way to do this, but you can propagate with suckers, and I want to show you guys how to do that. So let me put you over here. You're not going to be able to see me too well, but I still want you guys to be able to see me. So what I'm going to do is I already have my cups labeled. I want to use these cups again next year for either the same thing or for something completely different. So what I wrote on I got a piece of tape, put it on it, wrote Sun Gold. I'm going to go to my Sun Gold plants, which are right here, and I might be able to move you a little bit. Oh yeah, I can. Okie dokie. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and you can see the cup, perfect. So I'm going to cut off that first sucker that I showed you guys. This leaf right here is a bit long. I am going to prune that. You still want green. That is going to help it a lot. And then I'm just going to put it in the cup. I do not have water in the cup yet. I will add water. You could probably do a rooting hormone. I do not do anything like that with hormones or anything. So what I'm going to do is just rely on the water, which is perfect for this. I took that other sucker, the one that was a little bit bigger. I'm not going to cut as far, I'm just going to cut off a little bit, so it's about similar in size. You don't want to take suckers that are too big because they can have a hard time rooting, and you also don't want to take suckers that are too little because it's not worth it at that point. I'm just going to prune off some leaves so I can see the suckers better. These plants are really prolific. I had the sun golds last year and I really enjoyed them. So I am only going to take a few suckers because I don't want to be overwhelmed with plants because I know how I get. So it's good to know yourself a little bit with this because, yeah, or you will go overboard like I probably already did. I'm actually going to take out the smaller one. That leaves me with 3. I might do one. I'm going to do one more just to be safe. We had another bigger one, and again, just pruning off some of the lower leaves, leaving a good set of leaves. When you are doing this, you want to make sure that your suckers are not deceased or diseased. Mainly diseased. That's the big one that you want to watch out for. That can really mess it up, and that could spread to other ones if you have other cups or anything like that. So what I'm going to do, these plants are healthy. It's the beginning of our growing season. I'm just going to take them and bring them over to the shade. I will be documenting the whole process, but I'm going to fill it up with water and put it in the shade. This area gets a lot of sun, so I have ways of helping with that, but all of that will be documented in a later video. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in another video. If you have any questions or video ideas or anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if it's something that I am able to do, or I can find somebody who can teach me how to do that, then I am more than welcome to learning how to do that. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another one. Bye, y'all.